So hi and welcome to this video where I'll basically be taking you through a really great way to remove waxes and sealants before applying a new layer of paint protection. So of course if you are applying something like a sealant, then it's really important to remove any old layers of paint protection because sealants really need to bond to the paintwork, so you'll get a lot better durability if you actually take the time to remove any old coatings before actually applying your sealant. But obviously this process can be a little bit difficult, especially if you used a sealant that was quite durable, or you use a coating that was particularly lasting quite a few months and you're really struggling to remove that. Of course over time it will wear away, but potentially if you've applied that sealant say a couple of months ago and you want to remove it already, then doing that can be a little bit difficult. So basically in this video I'm going to be taking you through a really simple method to actually remove all waxes and sealants very safely without using any abrasion whatsoever, and it's very safe on the paintwork and really quick to do as well. So it's very simple to do, and basically it involves using a snow foam cannon. But if you don't have one of those, then you can actually use this as well, basically as your normal wash process. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to wash your car as normal, and then you're going to use some chemicals to actually strip the wax, kind of how you would normally when you're washing it. You're just going to apply them to the surface, leave them for a couple of minutes, and then sort of wash over them with a wash mitt and then rinse them off, and your wax and coating's probably going to be removed quite easily using this process. So there's two products that I would use to do this, and those are this product here called Built Amber Auto Foam. So that's what you're going to actually apply to your snow foam cannon, and you're going to use this to coat the entire car. But also within that mix you're going to actually apply another product, and that is an all-purpose cleaner. So the one that I'm using today is called Built Amber Surf X HD. So of course they're both by Built Amber and they are really great products to use. And basically this here is an all-purpose cleaner that can be diluted for use on the exterior and interior. So basically I'm going to use this at a concentration of around 5% actually on the panel, so I'll just show you how to work that out. But basically this is what's going to actually strip the wax. This Built Amber's Auto Foam is wax safe and that won't strip the wax, but it does provide a good level of lubrication to the paintwork and make that wash process quite easy and provide a lot of foam. And then you're going to use this to boost the Built Amber Auto Foam and to give it those wax stripping properties. So we'll jump in now and actually show you that process in action, how you can use it to strip the wax. So as I've said, you actually need to use your Built Amber Auto Foam or whatever snow foam you're using at around 2%, and then your APC, so in this case Surf X HD, at around 5%. That is basically a percentage as in the panel impact ratio, so that's not what you put in your snow foam cannon, it's actually what hits the panel. So to be able to work out the percentage you actually need, you're first basically going to fill up your snow foam cannon with water and basically dispense that into a bucket, so you can measure how much, when you fill your snow foam cannon, how much actually ends up being dispensed through the cannon. So in this case around 500 ml of a full cannon of water resulted in 5 litres being dispensed through it. So for this you're basically going to need to add around 250 ml to your snow foam cannon of your your APC to get a 5% concentration, and then you're going to need to add around 100 ml of your snow foam. So basically you've got to work this out based on your particular snow foam. So I've got a full video on panel impact ratios that I'll link in the description if you want this explained a little bit more. So here you and then you top it up with water basically to get your full snow foam lance. So here you can see how hydrophobic the coating actually is beforehand. So that's what we're going to remove. We don't want it to be hydrophobic afterwards. So all I'm going to do here is basically apply that snow foam and the APC mixture onto the paintwork, then leave it to dwell for just a few minutes, and then go over with a fresh microfiber wash mitt or lambswool wash mitt, whatever you're using, one that's clean, one that you've not used, just to wash the car, and basically just go over that with every panel and just massage it into the surface to make sure it's fully covered. And then after that you just pressure wash that off. So as you can see here, all that hydrophobic coating is gone. The water doesn't sheet off the surface and it doesn't bead up, so you can see really here that there's no coating left on the surface whatsoever and the water's really sticking to it. So that's really a sign that the wax and sealant's been completely removed. So it's a really easy process, it doesn't take long at all, and it's quite safe on the paintwork. You're only using microfiber wash mitt and some chemicals, you don't have to use any abrasion to actually remove it. So of course that is quite a simple method to use and it's non-abrasive, it's very safe to use on the paintwork, but sometimes if you are using a particularly tough coating or sealant and you're trying to remove that, you might need something a little bit more aggressive. So I'll leave a link in the description for a blog post that I've written that's going to take you through 5 different ways to remove waxes and sealants and kind of levels of abrasion and kind of aggressiveness, so you can work from the top to bottom and you'll be able to basically remove your waxes and sealants that way. But definitely try this method first. It's really safe to use and it's quick, so it's a method that I kind of prefer to use. So thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you have, then definitely be sure to give it a like, comment down below if you've got any questions, and subscribe for weekly detailing videos.